So that being said, we got some Super Mario World to destroy,
Yeah,
or die trying.
yeah. So this one could go really, really well. As it goes, it can go really, really wrong. So this is why I padded my estimate. When I did my submission, my PB was 50 minutes. But yesterday I did a 30 minutes to run. And during my practice this week, either I bust my estimate or I did a really good run. So let's see what happens. Super Mario World can be a picky game, so I think my couch is ready.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Yeah.
So
On your count.
yeah, on my count.
Okay.
So in 3, 2, 1,
5, 4.
5, 4.
Do I start the timer at
But you know when to start
Yeah.
the timer, do it.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna do a countdown for me. So 69, 3, 2, 5, 4, 6, 1, 6, go.
All right, so the category is all castles. The purpose of this category is to beat all castles. So there's 7 of them. We're gonna beat all Koopalings, and after that we're gonna go and fight Bowser at the end. So we're gonna try the shortest route possible to go through all of the castles. It's a little bit different than No Star World. No Star World is another like warpless category where you try to beat the game as fast as possible without the use of the star warps. But here, like you're gonna see, like it will branch like in some places. Making this one, I think, more interesting. It relies on a lot of specific like levels and Yoshi strats, for instance. So we're gonna see really comfy, huh? All right.
I feel something on my chair. I'm scared to look at it.
The first world is pretty simple. Like all categories of Super Mario World, the first world is always the same thing except 96 exit. No, even 96 exit. There's a route where like you come back to the first world by the Star World. So you do like the 4 first levels. This is a tight jump here on the message box. Well done by Kmart. So here you can save a little bit of time if you run as most as possible on the brown platforms. You can finish the level with 259. I think Kmart is gonna go safe, or we're gonna see it. It's a really tight level. Somebody once told me that if you drink and you want to know if you're able to drive, you play this level, and if you don't slow down, go ahead, you can drive. No, don't do that at home.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, actually bunk on something. So
Hey, j'ai le bon
Ah.
t-shirt en plus.
Oh.
Je n'ai pas pensé, mais...
All right, third level. Another interesting level, pretty simple. Some run and jumps, like pretty much the entire world one. As you can see, like Kmart doesn't pick up any power-ups here, and he's not picking up the checkpoints. Checkpoints give you a mushroom, and we don't want that. We want to be small for the first castle. It makes one specific jump a little bit easier, so you don't have like to you can pass like right below a Koopa on the fence. You're gonna see that in no time. So clean first world so far.
yeah, I'm pretty happy. Your Shadow 3 went well, so I
mean,
didn't
that's-
die at the first jumps.
So I do have a question that I think anyone who's not familiar with Super Mario World speedrunning pretty much asks themselves, why spin jump all the time?
Spin jump, like it makes you a shorter jump, so it's easier like to do like a tight jumps. That's the only reason. Like the height is a little bit lower.
Oh, gotcha.
I think we have a little bit more control too on the spin jumps.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, there are so many technicalities in Mario World. Like, and if you jump and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you jump and you keep the jump button, you're gonna fall slower than if you release it. So there are a lot of technicalities like that, and Kaizo runners are really good with that. Like that's how they beat the game so fast and so well.
Well, they use all the mechanics and
All the
every single
mechanics.
Yeah, in Super
intricacies of the engine. Oh,
All right, well done.
let's go.
Actually, in SMW, we have a long jump that is pretty hidden in the mechanics of the game. Can actually jump, release, and re-hold the button. And Mario, instead of going high, would go long. This is something that we have to do in in the first castle, but since I don't know why I did get scared before I grabbed the grill too soon.
For those interested in learning more about these mechanics, there's a ROMhack called Kaizo Kindergarten, and they explain all these stuffs. Like with text box on the screen, you can play on SD to SNES. It's really well done, really good tutorial for Kaizo runners.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Actually, Super Mario World has the deepest depth in the mechanics in underwater levels. Even in the new Super Mario World, you don't have that depth.
So this run relies a lot on the cape. You're gonna see Kmart like use it to fly above most of the levels. So when you lose the cape, it complicates the run like very much, and it's hard to backtrack sometime. So we want to minimize as much as possible the hit that you take in this category. So the first branch from 11 exit will be done in this level. Usually you take like the secret exit with the key to finish and go to the star world. In this one we're gonna go straight to the ending. That way we're gonna be able to fight the first castle in Donut World. So here a nice little mechanic you see in this underground section. So by picking up the shell in the next one, Mario swims faster when he's holding an item. So that way, like you can like go through the level pretty quickly. You have to be careful though, spinning those fish. You can lose the shell, and you can even like lose the cape if you spin too late. So I think Kmart used the P switch to be a little bit safer. So that way you don't lose the Koopa shell. It's slowing you down that way.
I don't think there is a lot of runners that keep the shell for this part.
No, I do it. It's tough, but yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, so there's 2 exits in this one. We're gonna go regular exit. With the cape, it's pretty simple. Like usually, like the intended way is to find the vine in this level and get up to the secret room. But since we have the cape, we just fly there, and that's it. It's a breeze. Level done. So nothing to worry about.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. So we're getting near like 2 kind of hard level if you don't have the cape. The next 2, but since Kmart has the cape, he's gonna fly above both of them. I don't want to jinx it, but
I'll try it. So I'm just gonna do this slow strat here.
yeah, because top tier runner like starts running right away. The turning platform, like you fall on it and you gain P speed. The P speed mechanic in Super Mario World is really well done. Even though you don't have like the P speed meter on screen like Super Mario Bros. 3, it's a little bit less random. I feel like. Some prefer it, some hate it. It's really a polarizing opinion, like a Super Mario 3 and Super
I don't know.
Mario
Me,
World.
I feel overall the mechanics feel better in Super Mario World than SMB3. I know some people would probably want to punch me in the face for saying that, but that's just my opinion. Like, to me, they feel better. I'm not saying that they are inherently and actually better, but
It's more natural.
yeah,
You have more control, I feel like.
it feels a little bit more floaty in SMB3.
That's true. Let's talk about the next castle. Second castle in the game. Super Mario World introduces vertical levels, which makes speedrunning a little bit harder, since you cannot like fly like Kmart is doing. So safe strat here, he picked up the moon, so that way you have more lives to actually finish the speedrun. So wise choice by Kmart.
No, this is not a wise choice.
No?
This is just me being dumb because
Oh,
I went too high.
I thought it was done on purpose. That's okay. Like now
No.
you're pretty safe for the ending. So vertical levels. And you're gonna see a second section of this room is pretty impressive. You want to try to gain like so a little hiccup here. So I have to do the slowest route. If you start flying, there's a hidden room on the left side here, leading you to the room after this one, so the third room of the castle. Which skip like this one.
Wow.
This is fine.
This is definitely fine.
And then you can fly all the way up and go like.
Exactly. So it's slowing Kmart down by losing the cape here. It's like a pseudo auto-scroller here. Like it's not an auto-scroller like Super Mario Bros. 3, but you have to wait. So it's like a way of hiding auto-scroller, I feel like, in the game. They did that a couple of times. The infamous snake block is another example.
And there is actually auto scrollers in in the Mario World 2.
Yeah, exactly. We're not gonna see auto scrollers in this route, right?
Yeah, right. This is one of the reasons why all castles is preferred by the runners. We don't have a 2 minutes auto scroller to do.
Exactly, because the no Star World speedrun you're gonna see in the vanilla cave incoming, you can go left or right. No Star Worlds go left to go quicker to the Forest of Illusion, and all castles we have to fight the castle in vanilla cake in vanilla dome. So you can't do that. You have to go right, and the auto scroller is hiding in the secret zone of left side. So now you understand why you need to keep the KP. Oh, what was that?
Really, we
That
can't,
was very unfortunate.
Yeah,
is what it
very
was.
unfortunate.
we can't crunch die here. Really.
So wise choice here. Kmart is gonna try to go back and find a cape. It's gonna help finish the castle a little bit faster. So that was what I was saying earlier. Like it relies a lot on the cape strats in this one. It's a hard category for that. I actually don't know where is the cape here. You're gonna go to the switch block like the.
Yeah, the switch block is actually right after the checkpoint, so
Okay.
it's quite easy to go get both your power ups.
There it is. Yes. So that way, like if Kmart has to come back, he's gonna have like a checkpoint. So if something goes wrong in the vanilla dome. Oh, I was like, what's that noise? So you're gonna see a secret room right there, skipping the second room. So well done by Kmart. Did a left and right. So we're not gonna do the bonus. We're skipping straight to it. So cape strat. It's so satisfying to do this cape strat. Really, really well done by Kmart.
Especially the jump where you grab the trampoline. That the window is so much tighter than the normal spin jumps.
Really well done. So one strategy, Kmart picked up the fire flower because it's quicker to kill the Koopalings with fire. You only have to shoot 3 fireballs instead of jumping on them 3 times, and like you have the animation, so really, really faster. And soon after he's dead, gonna pick back the cape. So in no time, nice pause here.
Yeah, and I hear the crowd reaction. This is pretty much what I get all the
That was flawless execution.
except for that crunch death that I didn't expect.
Alright, Vanilla Dome 1 is hard level. I don't know which strat you're gonna do, like more safe or you're gonna go.
I'm not gonna do the wings. I'm gonna do. It's pretty much my own way to do the stage.
Okay.
The super big Kmart special.
No, I'm
The
sure there's a
special
lot. I'm sure there's a lot of people that doing that strat, but I didn't actually check out the people do the second part of the stage.
Yes, this is where Star World is branching. You have a secret room up there, and you usually go there by unlocking the red blocks. So now we're skipping that. We're going regular exit to go on the right side instead of the left side. Makes the level a little bit longer, but that's the way to go. So pretty straightforward so far. Those caverns can be a little bit hard because unlike a level outside, you cannot like fly above the level. It's a corridor. It's a hallway. So there's all sorts of strats that you have to do in order to.
I don't have a beetle, so I'm gonna be really really safe.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Here you go. See you go.
So now we go to
The underwater. So another.
a mid underwater stage.
Yeah, it's both like underwater and cavern. I like these levels a lot. And One thing you can figure out like on the map, like if you had never played this game, which I doubt it, the icon of the level is either yellow or red. If it's red, it means that you have 2 exits. So that way you know like there's a secret exit. And this one is one of the level with that. There's a red P switch in this one to unlock the red ones. And we're not gonna do the secret exit. We're going straight to it, of course. Only 96 exit or like all yumps, you're all switch palace and random categories like that. You're gonna do the switch.
Will I do the sticky fly? I don't think so.
Oh, that's awesome! Sticking to the wall, sticking to the roof. Let's go. Well done. Well done. We have one ghost house and like three more levels before the third castle of this run.
Yeah.
There we go. This is a fun one. It's one of these levels where it's multiple rooms. The first room you just fly, so nothing to worry about in this one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to change my speed.
There we
It
go.
seems pretty good though.
So here we want to get the P switch in order to unlock the secret door. That's the way to finish this level. There we go. Almost like a recover P speed here after picking up the switch.
Yeah,
That was close.
scared myself.
You were surprised to have a chance.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. Like picking up these items, it's hard. It's hard to keep P speed in this, like doing left-right inputs.
Okay, here I'm not gonna go for the raft skip.
There are some really interesting strats for this level. This is another one of the level where it's a pseudo auto scroller, so you have to wait a lot. There exist strats to skip these sections where you use the cape and gain speed right away. It's super satisfying to do it, but it's so in a marathon. It's not marathon friendly, I think. Unlike you're really good at this level, so it's a pretty boring level otherwise, where you have to wait a lot. And we're gonna see like near the end a couple of skips like this one where you can use shortcuts. So there's two if I recall. There's another one in the end. Yeah, you fly above like the pipe sections. It's not a shortcut, but it's instead of using the raft.
Great backup here. Usually I don't go underground to get that Yoshi, but
Yeah, it was pretty safe.
thanks to the cape.
So now we have time since it's an auto scroller. You did know Star World Kmart, right?
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer? All Castles or No Star World?
Old castle.
Okay, and why would you say that? Curious.
It's pretty much that you do so much more stuff.
There you go.
So
That was the section I talk about.
We have one. We don't have an auto scroller. 2.5 minutes long, and we have to use Yoshi a lot more. This is a more This is a run with more variety in it.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I like the route in this. It's a little bit harder though. If you're starting in this game, I think like getting a feeling of it with no Star World might be the way to go. But this one, like in the long term, it's really satisfying to do it. We have many, like Kmart said, a lot of variety. We use Yoshi, we use Cape. And there's even like category extensions with no Cape, all castles. So you're not allowed to use the Cape. And currently, I think there's a sign up for a tournament next year.
Yeah,
no Cape, no Star World.
Yeah, done by Speed Gaming.
Exactly. So it's gonna be really interesting to watch. Every year there's a Super Mario World Marathon. The community is super big, and it's they're all. Oof. All right, that's wow.
I was so lucky on my okay. Now I did the big. Okay. Oh.
So getting to this door is safer. You get a checkpoint. Here you go. Section is also really satisfying. You have to wait. We have to wait a lot in this section. There's a way like to
Yeah,
go
but
really fast.
well, but actually with the cape, we don't have to wait that long. Okay, and no, I'm not gonna do the fast strat here.
Oh, it's risky. I lost
Kidding.
so many runs here. Trying to go too fast, falling in the lava.
Even though the platformers are going down, you can die by crush.
So far, so good. When I was young, I called that the elevator section. It's like you're going to the second floor. Like you kill these guys and then you're going back to the first floor. Well, I had these little stories when I was young about this game. It's a game that is really fun to go back and have. Exactly. All right, so this is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting fight. It can like flashes like at the bottom of the pipes. You can see like little flashes. That way you can guess like where you have to jump like on the enemy. So it's not as random as you might think. And this boss is gonna repeat later. You're gonna see, but with more fireballs and a different layout.
Yeah, but with Wendy, since the pipes are all the same length, you can always see her, which you don't have the luxury with Lemmy.
All right, so we have a replacement on the couch. The one and only Bencho Sly. When will you do a tournament of Mario World? I'm curious. I have to unmute you. I'm waiting for that.
Oh boy, we'll see about that.
No pressure. Man.
No. Yeah, I have to replace Mr. G Virus. He has some business to attend, so yeah, poor replacement, but yeah.
I'm actually quite happy to have Yoshifu to do that stage.
Oh, it's so safe. Yeah. It's all calculated, by the way. So
Yeah.
the wings here, it makes you skip like skip the ending, like the sequence where Mario is walking, and you go straight to the next level right away. So it's way faster, and there's a way like to spawn these wings, and it's really really interesting to watch. Like in 96 Exit, they exploit that a lot to finish the game in no time.
At least you left it in the sky, not you didn't dump it at the end of the level.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's somewhere safe.
I don't like my flight speed.
Yeah, it's a cool mechanic here. You can actually control your flight speed up there. There's a speed that I think it goes from 45 to 51 if I recall, or I'm not
40
sure about the first number.
47 to 51.
Okay, so and by pressing the forward arrow, you can like change your speed, but it's random. So and there's no indication on screen, which can be hard. So people like use visual cue or like the way like the screen is scrolling to notice if they're fast or they are slow.
Ah,
Oh.
I didn't wait long enough.
Yeah, there's a way to damage boost here. Not damage boost, but use the iframe from the cape. When you dive into an enemy, you don't take damage, and you're invincible for a couple of seconds.
Fast strat, I think they spin jump over the spiked balls.
Yeah.
Actually, I want Fire Mario here.
Yeah, that's for the boss fight. I think it's
Yeah,
way faster.
but
The
we
forest, yeah.
there are two strats actually. We can take the flower in this room, or we can take it in the room where the roof is coming down. Really?
Oh, I thought you had it. So here you want to kill it like as quick as possible because as you can
This
see
is
it,
the first time that I see that.
Yeah.
first time it happened. Yeah, you have to kill it quick because otherwise he's gonna like start like moving around from left to right and he's gonna do a long jump and he do that 3 times. So well, twice if you kill it in 3 hit.
Yeah,
So it's a pretty long boss without fire.
yeah. In the small only categories, you can jump on him mid-air, but this is something tricky to do when you start running the game.
So I bet you're gonna get the cape at Forest of Illusion 1, huh? The
Yeah.
switching platform, the switching boxes.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day where they were wondering what happens to the Koopa still inside the castle when it blows. It was pretty funny.
Never thought of that.
I think
Wow, now I'm
I
gonna.
think this is the same thing that in the second ship.
Yeah, what is happening? I'm not gonna see the game the same way now, Ben. Thank you for that.
I just wanted to say, right now we're standing at $2,685.50. All right,
Really?
really. That's $2,685.50. All right.
50 cent.
Let me say that again. $2,685.50. All right.
Really?
Tayal. What I want to say is, if we could reach 3,000 before the end of his run, that would be pretty sweet.
Of course.
We can do it. Yeah.
Like,
Ah,
really, really sweet. Not sweet enough to give me diabetes, but pretty sweet. That being said, I'd just like to remind you that we have a Switch bundle that we're raffling along with 3 other bundles. But if you want to get a chance at winning this pretty freaking sweet bundle that includes a gray Switch Lite, a Magic carrying case, Pokemon Shield and Kirby Star Allies, every $25 donation that you make puts you into the raffle. So if you donate $25 5 times, then you get 5 entries. So
so I'm gonna need some to concentrate
we're gonna
here.
talk nonstop while Mart Mart does this level, starting now.
Okay, now we are in trouble.
Don't worry, we're gonna explain it later. Just gonna let Kmart concentrate. Oh,
Yeah, Subpixel was
Yeah.
right,
I think your sub-pixel is wrong.
but I can manipulate them now. Okay, here we
Alright,
go.
alright. So that's the way to go. So basically, like, you want Yoshi to clip in the inside of the wall right there. You have to manipulate your sub-pixels in order to do that. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to do it. And it skips like below the level like pretty quickly. So you do that. That's why you pick Yoshi in Forest of Illusion 1, basically.
What's a subpixel? Is it like a 6-inch sandwich in 8-bit?
No, it's pixels that you don't see. It's below. The screen.
It's when Sandy Pixel falls on the floor.
Yeah, sub-pixels.
Sub-pixel.
I thought it was the crumbs of the sub 8-bit sub.
Oh, if you sub to a channel, then you're a subpixel.
There we go.
There you go.
The way it is.
Okay,
So yeah, 3,000 before the end of the round. That's pretty
Yeah.
doable. I mean,
It's very feasible.
Yeah.
It would be pretty awesome, and also try to win that bad
Yeah.
boy right there. That Super Mega Dave. You get a chance to win Super Mega Dave.
Yeah.
we were the hero in the last round. Now it's your turn to be the heroes. Pretty cheesy.
You can easily get back on with that if you donate. So let's go.
That was the most cheesy line I said today.
So one of these levels, you have to find a secret exit in this one to get to the Chocolate Island. Well, the next castle and then Chocolate Island.
yeah, next castle I'm gonna need some consultation.
Yeah. All right. So and we're gonna explain after that what Kmart is doing. You want to skip this part.
Yeah,
Do we have time for donation?
no,
Okay.
Oh.
we just said I
It's
need
Mooney's fault.
concentration.
He said he needed concentration, Mooney.
Sorry, my bad.
But
But
now you have time if
Now
you
you
want.
have
Yeah, that's the good time. So
I'm
here we
feeling
go.
really bad now.
You should.
I mean, go ahead, give $315, $14.50, and we will maybe forgive you. Maybe.
If I only bring chocolate milk,
No. You have to pay $340.
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The biscuit gave $26. I vote for Peach in Mario Party 2 because girl power. Vous faites une belle job, la gang. Thanks.
Juste un petit break parce qu'il va repartir.
So let him.
I think I jumped too early.
So it's time for another donation.
Not my fault now.
Nope.
All right, so let's explain a little bit. Like the game is giving you a coin, not a coin, but a snake block, and you have to follow it usually, and it's pretty long. So what we're trying to do here is use the cape to skip. The big difficulty in that level is that you have to do a dive jump and then go back up like pretty quickly to go in between like the fireballs.
Yeah, it's not over after that.
And there's another section.
Okay.
Well done.
Good
All
job.
right, that's well done.
Now I'm gonna be safe because I lost a lot of capes on those spikes.
That's awesome. And really nice fire pickup here. So good level. There you go.
So if you have donation, it's time. Oh,
Or wait until the next moment that Kmart asks for concentration.
Yeah.
Do I try the pipe fly?
Go ahead. Man, let's show it for donations.
So did you make your donation, Mumuni?
Yeah. I gave 200.
Okay.
Tu le diras en français, on va le traduire.
I swear.
All right, Chocolate Island. So
C'est pas à swear, faut que tu le donnes, c'est tout de suite.
So, gonna try the pipe fly here. And that seems to go well.
you want to keep P speed, go in the pipe.
Yeah. I did it!
All right, so
Alright.
he's going super fast.
Yeah, actually, I go at 64 pixel, as we talked earlier. Max speed usually when you fly is 51. That's a pixel per frames. Now I was flying at 64, so it's
C'est quoi
20
mes tricks, ça?
20% faster. It was 20. I say 20% faster in the.
Chocolate Island is pretty simple. We're gonna have a shortcut like to take that skips like directly to Wendy. And it's gonna be like the second to last castle. There's one after that with Bowser plus the Bowser castle.
Really?
That was good flight though.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get hit by that fishing hook guy. I don't know what's his name, but
Lucky Boo.
Lucky Boo. Is it that? Or?
I don't know.
You don't know? You made that up.
I have a lot
I'm
of
gonna use
imagination.
the intended way since I cannot spin fly through the.
Yeah, by keeping the cape, you can get up there by flying. But since Kmart doesn't have it, he's gonna use the blocks, the boo blocks. There you go.
It was sketchy.
Hey, it
Yeah,
worked.
The block were all aligned, so it was hard to make like a stair. It was kind of tight. But
Did these boo blocks made another appearance in
Nope.
another game? I don't think so.
I don't think so neither.
in fact, in that game, is that the only time, and you don't see it anywhere else after that.
Yeah.
There's no feather, if I recall correctly, in this game.
It's like those dinosaurs. I mean, you see them on that Chocolate Island a few level, and then
And that's it. All right, my favorite level here, because there are multiple ways to beat this level, multiple exits, and it's one of the early, I would say, speedrun level, because the game rewards you if you beat a room like fast enough. So pretty clever way by the programmers to make it interesting. So here we want to go to the secret exit in order to skip Chocolate Island. There you go, and that has been done by Kmart. Wow, this is a weird. There you go.
but when you're young and you're wondering, I mean, how do I get out of that loop? Because usually it makes it. No, it's not the loop, but I mean, yeah, you try to find this way, you don't know, you look everywhere.
You have to buy the Nintendo Power.
Oh,
You have to have the power band.
that's marketing.
Yeah. All right, secret level. A tough level. This one is quite hard, especially with no cape. All these football players are really annoying. Here you have a cape backup. Awesome. So Kmart is trying to keep Yoshi.
He dropped it, but he's trying to keep it.
Was trying to explain why. It's because in the last world, he's gonna use it to use the wings in order to skip one like really long part. So
Yeah,
this
because
is why.
in that room, you don't want the Yoshi because you're going way slower than if when you don't have it. There's a strat to go at P speed, and you can do it with Yoshi. So, but the time we save on the VOB2, it's way more important.
Yeah, it's really worth it. So this part is similar, except for the Yoshi strat. It's similar to No Star World.
I didn't expect to get Répit.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
Ah, merci beaucoup. I think we have donations. Go ahead, level transition.
May I wait until Kmart need to be concentrate?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
If you do, you're disqualified from the goof troop race, and he takes your title.
Well,
Go ahead, Mooney.
okay. After the castle.
All right.
What the hell, this guy?
I don't know.
You're a tease. Do you know that? You're a tease.
Why did we allow him to become to be here?
What are you doing to us, Fred?
Ah,
As to DD, he asked,
What does that mean?
I mean, you obviously the adult in charge, Fred. What are you doing?
I'm
Ah,
trying
come
to
on.
do my best.
Oh. All right. Meanwhile, Kmart lost the cape. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult in this section. And
really?
Oh,
Yeah,
No.
especially here.
yeah, it's almost insta kill with these pillars. If you're like getting crushed by it, you don't have enough time to get out of the doom
yep. The slow one doesn't kill you, but the fast one is killing you
right away.
right away.
So yeah, this part with the cape, you can skip all these cycles. Makes this room super fast. Otherwise, now you have to wait.
Walking on the sunshine. I think I did that joke 4 times this weekend.
It's time for a 5th time.
I just did it.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah, come
Oh
on.
boy.
Ah,
Oh.
really?
Well, it's gonna be a good old Wendy style. Not as bad as Super Mario Bros. 3 Wendy, but
Ooh.
oof.
It was calculated.
The hard thing is that
That
the
one,
fireballs are quite synchronized, so
It's hard.
it adds a lot of difficulty.
Yeah, a lot of people like when they are big, they duck jump in order to have a small hitbox in that spot. It's a tight room, and as you can see, like they recycled the boss from I don't remember his
Of
name.
course. Lemmy,
Lemmy.
So I guess it's a good time for the nation.
No,
do
yes.
it.
Yeah,
damn
go
it.
ahead.
I'm learning. Yes. Okay. Takari gave $25. What a fun Mario block, but why isn't Super Mega Day wearing a cape for the game that actually has a cape? Go fast, SuperBigKMart.
That's true. Where's my cape?
Thanks,
I don't
Tecate.
know. You removed it right after the other race.
Thank you, Tecate, for the donation.
Thank you. And thank you to be here. I know you're coming from Las Vegas, so it's very nice to have you over here for this weekend.
Yeah.
Totally. So going back to get the cape, that's a wise choice, I think, to do the last world. It's gonna make it way more easier. And note that Kmart still has Yoshi, which is a good thing to skip. I think it's the 2nd level. I'm curious, you're gonna go like to the secret room to. Aha! There you go.
part of the timer thing that we explained earlier. So,
Yeah, exactly. If you're slow, like you get this room.
and it works on every screen.
No,
I mean,
actually-
second
With
one,
the
third
coins, this one, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, this is 21, 22 coins you need to grab to unlock that room.
one. Sunken ships coming up next.
So this is what happens on the ships in the Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, ship sink. And be ready for the orb at the end of this one.
Well, the sad thing is there's only one ship when we killed so many ships
Yeah,
and tanks and everything.
it's nice.
Yeah,
to
but
know
that one arrived in Dinosaur Land.
And it's where we learned that Yoshi's a ghost too. Because when there's no ghost, he's like transparent.
He looks like a ghost.
Oh, really?
There's two patterns on these booths. One is pretty giving a space to swim between them. The other is pretty much spread all across the screen.
All right, it's over for that part.
That's great. I'm done explaining. So
So one thing is, Kmart will be able to go back and get the cape again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the strat where we can actually pass through the boo ring.
Yeah, there's a way to skip one of the booring, like a despawn.
Yeah, you can despawn it too, but
All right.
hello, Koopas.
so I'm trying to not kill the Koopas to make sure that everything that should spawn on the other half of the stage spawns.
I love how they keep their calm while they're falling down. Like, yeah, we're gonna die, but so what?
They don't mind.
Yeah, we were made for that.
And orb.
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 French Canadian version.
And we unlock a Valley of Bowser now.
Do-do-do.
So another world that is different from No Star World because we have to fight the castle. But it's
And we did it with Yoshi too.
with Yoshi, yeah. We did it, yeah, with Yoshi with the wings that you're gonna see in the second level. And No Star World, you use the back door usually on Bowser Castle. Here you have to do the normal castle, like the intended way with the numbered rooms.
Earlier, we were pairing up castles with the kind of mechanics behind them. Well, on the only original one is the number 4 with Ludwig. The other ones are pretty much well, we have Morton that's like Roy, Lemmy and Wendy is similar, and we have Iggy that's the same as Larry that's coming up next. So kind of balanced platform where we must make Larry fall into lava.
Why am I doing this? This is not the path I should do, but actually really not.
It works. It works. When playing casual, this level can be really difficult, like to know where to go. But there are multiple paths. Like you can get to the exit.
How can he swallow a mole so big?
Yeah, and he can swallow Chuck.
Yeah, he can because helmets and
Ben, don't try to
I'll always try to.
understand video game logic.
I always try to. It makes me looks like I'm
Like,
intelligent.
that stage could be tricky when you do it with the cape.
Yeah, because on top of the screen you don't see, but well, you see it now. But there are bats that spawn,
Miss.
so you can actually fly and get hit by one of them off screen and lose Yoshi and even like lose the cape. Nice glitch here. So we have to be careful here, like at this point, like to not lose Yoshi. In the next room, you're gonna see the infamous wings. So here you're supposed to take the sandbar section and like wait for the patterns to go up and down.
Gonna take a
and-
feather too.
Yeah, backup feather. So there you go. Level will be finished.
Whee!
So no stars, you can do that because you have to do the secret exit in order to do the fortress and go backdoor. It's quicker. But here, since we have to do the castle,
Well, I
Finish
assume
it
you're
that
gonna
way.
go for the short road between the castle and the under the house.
yeah, secret exit here.
I,
There you go.
in fact, you were talking about the red and yellow dash
Switches,
on the,
yep.
on the map. But the Boo House always has a secret road. So.
Yeah, and here we're gonna do the secret.
Oh,
It's a
Actually, the
tight,
one in Vanilla Dome don't have a secret exit.
good
Oh,
job.
that's true. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, almost.
No, I want to do it. I will try one last night for swag.
So close, but
Nice.
so,
Good
yeah.
job.
Good.
GG.
You can enter. You can enter that hole with so much more speed, but it's kind of tricky to do. So I'm not sad to not making it.
All right, that's a tough one too.
Yeah,
There
second room I'm gonna.
Well done.
Yeah, that room is not that hard, but actually that one I'm gonna take my time.
It's easy to get hit by the Magic Koopa, lose the cape, and you're gonna see like walls of yellow blocks. With the cape, it's super easy.
Yeah.
And we have to be careful here. You can clip through the floor if you like spin. And at this point, I did it by accident once, and I was so surprised. So far, so good. So
I think I don't know what I did.
that's okay. That's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right. So one mechanic we haven't seen the scrolls. So with the L, the shoulder buttons, it's possible to scroll the screen left or right.
Oh,
so
really?
it makes Mario. It
Oh.
makes you see like more of the level. All right, well done. So we're up
Good
to
job.
the last one. We got all 7 castles. So now we just need to beat Bowser.
Yep.
Yeah, fun fact. Yesterday when I did my PB on Larry, I did that door flight, the glitch that we're gonna see on Bowser Castle if I do it correctly, and it was pretty scary because you don't expect to fly actually, and I almost killed myself.
Yeah, in the second room, you wanna keep like P speed in the second room in order to fly instead of like using the fence and like having to walk all the way to the exit.
Will you do the cape? How do you call it? The cape kill or?
Cape kill, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for it. There you go. Nice, well done.
job.
All right, keeping P speed and breezing through this room. All right.
I'll try to not get it here.
I was curious to see which room you would take. You
All
can-
right, for me it's always 5.
Always 5. The other one is 7, if I recall, and there are statues breathing fire, and it's a little bit faster, but it's more dangerous.
And the reason why he didn't throw himself into the under the twom is because he didn't have backup.
Gonna
Yeah.
take my time
You
here.
can do a damage boost here.
Here is really easy to lose our cape.
All right, good. So up to Bowser now with the cape, so we're gonna have to see cape kill here.
Yes.
I'll try.
You'll try.
Shout out the ninjas. It's the only time they are in that game, and
Yeah.
straight from Super Mario Bros. To the USA one.
So, cape kill, you basically want to hit the Mecha Koopa when Bowser is throwing them. So that way, like, it hit Bowser at the very same time. So, Kmart, like, destroyed that Mecha Koopa on purpose to keep that one, to do a ball skip in the next section. So, ball skip means that usually the second pattern you're gonna see, Bowser throw 2 bowling balls. So we're gonna try to skip the second one. It makes it like a little bit faster. And that's why we're keeping this Mecha Koopa. And I'm curious to see which strat. You can do that multiple way. There are safe strat, there are flight strats. So let's see what Kmart is doing.
I'm gonna do the fly strat. I know cape strat, I didn't practice it.
So you want to hit Bowser here when Bowser stops. So that was well done here. Good ball skip. So same thing here. We want to hit the Mecha Koopa. Oh, a little bit too early. But that's okay. That's okay because Kmart kept one of the Mecha Koopa. So he can like try to hit Bowser like right away to have like 5 bounces. The third pattern is Bowser bouncing on the floor. Usually does 8 bounces. And by hitting him right away, he's going to do only 5. Like skipping the last 3.
So even without the cape, most of the strat is pretty much set up.
That was really neat.
With small only, like, kind of nervous.
Get off of my Mecha Koopa.
Well,
I'm so nervous.
That went well.
All right,
There we
timing is
go.
when Peach appears. Time. Hey, GG. Subestimate. That was a really good run.
good job, Kmart.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You sound like you are happy.
You sound exhausted.
He's
Yeah,
relieved.
but this is my fourth run today, and the race was taking took a toll on me, and now Super Mario World, you don't. It's kind of nerve wracking by moments, so I'm quite happy to do it. I'm quite happy also that we did a longer category on this game because this game needs so much more love in the No Reset.
Yeah, that's true. We've seen like 11 exit a couple of times, so it's fun to see like a 50-minute category and
Could
see more
you-
levels.
Could you press and hold up, please?
Yes,
Thanks.
thanks for reminding me.
Nice celebration here, Mario clapping. All right.
All the eggs have been saved legitly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So final words, Kmart?
So expect some more Mario World in the future and Super No Resets. That game is really fun to speedrun. I actually don't know which between SMB3 and SMW I prefer more, but Super Mario World, so much cool stuff to do in that game, so expect more.